Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. I am back with Rainbow Death Knight Mark III, still a Reno deck. But you may notice there's some oddities about my Reno deck. Also just to point out, this is probably the last deck I will play before the patch happens. It's only a pretty small patch, but it's hitting some big cards from some big decks. Just to quickly discuss this, sorry Twitch, you can hear this again, sadly. One of them is always a bigger Yomonger, is getting nerfed. We don't know what the nerf is yet, but by the time this video comes out, it will have, been nerfed. Snake from Warlock, the Azerite Snake, is getting reworked. Also in Hunterland, bizarrely, Defense Attorney Nathanos is getting reworked slightly, like a buff and a nerf. So I'm intrigued to see what that's going to be. In Paladin Land, Order in the Court got hit with a nerf, don't know what it's going to be. I assume it's going to be a mana change because I went to 3 there. It's still 2 right now. My prediction is, by the way, all these are just going to get a 1 mana increase. And then the final one is Blind Eye Sharpshooter is going to get a nerf, which I think, again, is going to be... I actually think this might be mana and health. I think that it's been so, destructive at the top of the game. But anyway, we don't need to worry about that for now, but I'm just letting you know this is before those cards have been nerfed. Anyway, to get to the Reno Rainbow deck, you may notice I've got duplicates in my Reno deck. I came to a conclusion, and I hadn't been drinking before I came to this conclusion, but you might think I have. Why am I making my decks Reno when I think Reno is good enough to play without even being Highlander? If all I'm really interested in, and I do like the effect, don't get me wrong, the effect is fantastic, but if at the prime core of the effect, I just like it change my button into something that gives me value, gives me another win condition, then surely I don't mind actually having some duplicates. So I picked, I think it's just 3 cards. Yeah, it's 3 cards. I now have duplicates of those cards in this deck because I think they're so impactful that it's worth having them as duplicates. I've not done the maths of how many turns on average will it take me to draw these 3 duplicates. It's probably a lot. I honestly suspect we don't hit Reno Highlander mode this time, but I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, the 3 cards are Fistful of Corpses for removal. It's pretty efficient. There's a lot of corpse generation in this deck. Crop Rotation, which is very good for infusion and corpse generation. And then finally, Malignant Horror, which is a very good way of generating and spending corpses. The other card that got added while I was doing all this moving around, Athris is in the deck now, because it dawned on me last time, and I was like, wait a minute, it's so easy to infuse the Famished Fool. Why am I not running more infused cards? And I nearly put in stuff like Sylvanas. I did consider Stoneborn Accuser, but only for a fraction of a second before going, no, that's dumb. Devourer was another card I considered, but I'm pretty happy with my late game. It's hard to justify removing, Patchwork. Okay, after the last episode I could justify removing Prison, but I haven't. I'm not going to remove the Primus. Climatic Necrotic Explosion is sort of the point of what I'm trying to do right now. So I just added Athris in the infusion side of things. I also added... or didn't add. Sorry, I thought I added another card. I thought I added... What is your name? Tailin. I thought I added Tailin, but that's another iteration. I've now got not only have I got the alpha branch of this deck, I've got a beta branch that I'm going to show off at some other point. But yeah, I've got some more corpse generators in Nerubian Swarm Guard. I've then got some more in Azerite Chain Gang. And I'm hoping that having duplicates of some of these better corpse spenders will make my Climatic Necrotic Explosion better. It lets me cut out some cards that I don't think were quite good enough. And hopefully this will make all the difference. I've also thrown in 1 Hawkstrider Rancher as well, because there's a lot more minions in the deck now, including Vrykul Necrolyte. So we could get some decent value, especially if we play, Rancher into Azerite Chain Gang or into the Malignant Horror. That's a lot of corpses to generate. Anyway, at its core, this deck is still a control deck. Ish. Anyway. Let's see how it performs. Also, let's see if my deck tracker actually works. It's showing that it's on, but last time we did that and it lied to me. Okay, it is working.
The Lich King versus Thrall. For Doomhammer. Darkness.
I really like this crop rotation Famished Fool combo. Ooh. I don't think I need two, but you're tempting me. Alright, hello Climatic Necrotic Explosion. By the way, if you want to know what the beta branch is, if you want a hint in this, for my Climatic Necrotic Explosion deck, I've removed Climatic Necrotic Explosion. That's the hint I'm giving you for the beta branch. I swear, I don't think I've ever drawn Azerite Chain Gang on 4. Maybe I have. Maybe there's like recorded footage, but it feels like it's not that frequent. Alright, that's the totem I really didn't want you to get. I might as well hit you in the face. Just as another aside, by the way, in case people are like going, like, what is this deck creation? It's crazy. I literally want the deck to be Climatic Necrotic Explosion. I don't think the card's good. In fact, I know it's very poor. But that's not the point of this exercise. The point is I'm trying to make the best deck using it. Anyway, I think this is Totem Shaman. Now, one of the things that did go from this is I don't quite have as much AoE as I had before. Interesting. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's Highlander. And they just only had a totem opening. Alright, let's see if you can remove more and Paw. It also affects if you wanted to play Dr. Holiday on this turn, assuming, again, that deck. Sunwell, oh, from Amphibious Elixir. I think this card basically means it's going to be either Nature Shaman or Highlander, but I think the Highlander runs worse cards than that, obviously. And this is a pretty average card. Okay, Wave. Goodbye, Pa. Goodbye, Ma. You still generated me a decent amount of corpses for Malignant Horror, though, so I'll take it. Get spending. I think I'm going to save coin for Patchwork. And we should, from E.T.C, get Viper. We learned that last time that it's way better to get the Viper than whatever I took. That's fine. So this is currently spending a good amount of corpses for me. It might not be coin Patchwork. I might coin E.T.C. We'll see. Perfect. The question is, do I want to kill that? I actually think the answer is no. For the reason that I'm not going to have corpses at the end of this, so I don't really care if these live anymore. They've done their job. They spent 12 corpses for me. Excellent work. Now those 6 damage summon 6 3/6s. Alright, goodbye board. Good order, by the way. Do I patchwork and pray? I think that will be the play. Patchwork and pray. Does that change it, though? That can run in for 4 damage. Looking for 3. I literally have no damage. Well, until 10. Alright, 50-50. We got such bad RNG last time, surely I'll get good RNG now. There you go. Oh, oh my god. That is a rough patchwork. I hit your Highlander card. Golganeth. Uh-oh. Not E.T.C. Not E.T.C! Actually, it doesn't matter. I don't need it anymore. You know what? Hit E.T.C. I don't care. Ah, Sire Denathrius. Hello, my friend. I've got some infusing to do for you. I still need 1 damage. It's a little bit annoying. That'll do it. So would that. What would I play with this? I could play Fistful, Coin, Azerite. No, I should play Crop Rotation. I need to save Fistful. I can't deal with Glug right now. Next turn probably will be Astalor Azerite. By the way, I'm a Highlander deck again. Pretty big swing turn. Funnily enough, there was an iteration of this deck where I took Astalor out. I can't remember if the beta patch still has it removed. I ended up keeping it because it's like 3 bodies in 1. They're gonna discover something. Ooh. Clearly you don't want to give me one of these cards. Oh, we lost Climatic Necrotic Explosion. That's perfect. That was the worst card in my hand. Wait, for them? That does nothing, right? Because they can't spend corpses. They mustn't have been offered Sire Denathrius or Astalor. But I would have taken Famished over it. They must have been offered Climatic, Coin, and like Vrykul or something. And we're just like, fuck it. Just send it. Okay. It's not terrible. I can turn the Highlander nature off. Also, it's a pretty nice clear for a minion here. What are you at now? 9. Imagine old Sire Denathrius in this deck. It'd be at 18 already. Okay, that's slightly irritating. Right, I think I'm going to play it for tempo instead. This would be a pretty good board to remove. Also, this might not actually get any kills. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to take that path. Alright, now I would have taken the path. Well, how was I supposed to know?
You have earned an eternity of torment.
That's not what I thought it was. I thought it was lightning bolt, not lightning reflexes. Oops. It's fine. They don't have 6 damage. And we'll just draw up the Blood Plague. Anyway, they're not a thingy deck anymore. Oh my god. What do you mean? Oh yeah, it's improved. I died to Climactic Necrotic Explosion. Feels bad. Alright. That was such a niche interaction I didn't know. We were dead anyway. If I played Sidon after this, we would have died. Because I don't think we were getting out the 8. Unless we were unbelievably lucky. It was leaving the 4 on the board.
The Lich King versus Ragnaros. By fire be purged. Darkness
I'll keep it.
on cold winds. And close enough.
Have 8 damage in theory right now. Well, for next turn. It's such a waste, but it's corpse generation. Go gnomes! And then we'll see what they try to do to Moor and Paw. Oh, spending your coins. That's kind of lucky I've got this. It's still not great. Sadly, the math doesn't quite work out. Okay, I know how that got in the middle. We do that, and then Arms Dealer, you've done your work. 11 corpses generated, very nice. That was a huge swing turn for my opponent. Oh my god. Nerubian? I need an answer, buddy. We'll do it this way. So it gets discounted by 2, so that is fine. Oh, nice! Double Frost. Get rolled. No Highlander for you. Man, I do like this Highlander Shaman deck. It's a nice little value-generating engine.
Great harvest, eh, Paul?
Yes, Ma. Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
No wave, please. I wonder if they'll do 20 damage to more on par here. They are. They're like, this guy, you're not allowed health. Nope, they found a better way of doing it. It's actually a really efficient way of doing it. That's lucky. Good timing. I have to kill it. And do I want to just throw Malignant Horror down onto the board right now? Sure. Make my opponent deal with it.
Go with the flow.
Alright, you did nothing this turn, effectively, because this is just going to come back. Reno's active? That's kind of insane. Alright. Make their life harder. Nah, that's a good button, but what can you do? That's the best button, though. I'll take it. By the way, I kind of need to hold Primus right now for Glug. Okay, this is fine. I'd like these to stay up. Spend 8 corpses. I guess Obliterate's pretty good here. Into Astalor. It lets me spend another 8 corpses. Threatens Astalor next turn.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Oh my god. I'm back to full health. That is pretty good. 3-4-2. I leave a minion on the board. But that is annoying to deal with. Maybe I should hold that, though. Could also go wrong. I'd like to save it for Denathrius. My problem with this is they might cold storage it, but I guess they prefer to cold storage this than the Primus. Alright, they're a Highlander deck again. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. Okay, that's Horn Burnt. I say Horn Burnt, they've still got 3 uses of it. Three, 4 button. Okay, I have to do something that puts on pressure. I think we do 3/4 button, and I think I'll do it with Malignant Horror.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
That's the button we need. It gives them like 3 things they want to kill. I'm always gonna have some diddly dums at the end of it.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Alright, Wave's the best answer they could have for it. That's kind of funny. Welcome back, Hawkstrider. I mean, you have to take the Scourge at this point in the game.
A dark deed to defy death.
Commence obliteration.
I'm above 18 health. You can't kill me from here.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Alright, I think I'll just eat that. I wanted to save it, but I can't.
The runes decide your fate.
You forced my hand, Shaman. Sure. More and poorer coming back. The other options weren't particularly great. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I had Nerubian in hand. I should have probably taken the hand buffer. Anyway, this is going to die to Horn, but... what can you do? Ah, it's got another cold storage in it for you. What are we going for here? Either way, we've diffused this weapon, basically. And I'm content with that. That's spicy. I think we just send this. They've used one of the big AoEs. Ooh, that is interesting but unfortunate.
Buried dead or alive.
I'll take your totem, please. Thank you. Now buff me. Holy shit, this was a good, whatchamacallit. Ah, they got Rustrot Viper as well. This was a good Scourge. That could go wrong. That's probably gone slightly wrong. Alright, they generated 2 of them. Oh, come on! Also, lol. Oh, he generated the 0 mana totems. That's like 3 board spaces I can't use now. Oh, never mind. Well, Famished Fool is fed.
Great harvest, eh, Paul?
Look at this, I'm outvaluing Shaman right now. By the way, I've turned off Highlander again. And this time it's going to be hard for them to turn it back on, because I imagine Steam Clean is not natively in the deck. But just in case, we've got the Rustrot Viper. Never mind. Don't need it. They saw more and paw and they noped out of there. The power of parentage. Okay, a paladin. So, having 2 crop rotations is, in theory, good, because it's a pretty good card versus paladin. I just need to find the cards. I will say, of all the decks, we've probably got the worst matchup into paladin. This isn't the worst hand to deal with it, but we're going to need a bit of luck. Hello, Mew Mew. Alright, Rogue Paladin.
I must move quickly.
True. The sad thing is, I think if Paladin gave me a free turn, which they look like they're about to do, I could still lose to them.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Alright. You're gonna generate some beans. Sure. I can't leave it up because they could buff it. They've also got the coin. Oh, there goes the coin boogie down. I'm stunned this card didn't get nerfed.
Need a bit more spice over here.
It's so strong. Right, I can take out the Divine Shield. Or I can kill the 2-1. I probably want to value my health the most. I actually think I can leave Divine Shield here. It's a little bit risky. But this path leads me to potentially survival. They've got the aura. Just live. They've had a pretty slow start. Maybe they don't have the aura.
The light dims, but we
Okay, they didn't play it. Maybe they're just going wider before they do it. To play around Thessarian a little bit. That's probably what's going on here. Kill a guy. It's literally about just surviving. I don't care if it's 1 mana deal 1. And now I put up my own threat. It's like, do you want to deal with that? You're getting nerfed in an hour and a bit. Ah, okay. It's got the pure paladin elements. Ooh, okay. I know the temptation here would just be to throw Gnome on the board, but Buffing this, swinging, I then have the 2 to hit that with to kill it.
My
3-1. If only I had 1 more mana.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
to defy death. By the heaven blade.
That's fine.
Do what the living cannot.
Probably the cheapest weapon. I think they've got the aura right now. Wow. I got a trade. Alright, he was prismatic. Oh, come on. Well, actually, you know what? We hit the 5-1 at the very least. Perfect. Incredible trades for me.
Reporting for duty.
Right, they have the Countess. So we just need to dodge Countess now.
Is mine.
And we've now shuffled the deck. Because of Plague. Ooh. I know you drew it. Unless you were hyper greedy and put a Sea Giant in the deck as well.
Remember this
Nope.
day, for you are graced with my presence.
Okay, do I want to eat you? No. I'll deal with you with this. Then I'll put this on the board so that my opponent might want to play around it. Swing into you to shuffle the deck again, because why not? Alright. I think basically we just have to get through this turn. Well, whatever he plays out on this turn. No Savara. No whammies. Cool. You ate a horn. He would give them effective direct damage. Alright, I have to eat that. Too risky to not eat it. I know it's just going to get traded out, but I need the health.
Remnants of life.
I think I need Taunt, but if they've got the weapon buff, they're just going to play it next turn. Alright, they don't. Oh, patchwork got patchworked.
Your confession would save us all time.
Always make food, never eat food.
I know what you say. Well, I guess I couldn't play Reno this turn anyway. Hello, Climatic Necrotic Explosion! What beautiful timing you have. Heal 6. Generate 2/2/5s. Good enough. We're probably still dead, but it actually did something. 6, 8, 10, 12 damage on board. They had the aura. Paladin, you're such scum. Close. The sad thing is, if it hit my other minion, the patchwork, in my hand, then the taunts probably save me at least for another turn.
The Lich King versus the Lich King.
Also, we did pretty well holding out against them without crop rotation, which I think is the best card into them in my deck. Side Nathrus as well would have been nice, but I can't complain too much. We had a pretty good draw. And even if I wasn't running a non-Highlander Reno deck, I couldn't play Reno on that turn anyway, so we still would have lost. Alright, see what you do to an arms dealer. Alright, hello Azerite again on turn 1. And there goes the coin.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Hello, climatic necrotic explosion. I don't think I hell yeah on 4 this time, because I'm probably going to steam clean the deck at some point. Okay, they're running the full Excavate Plague package. You know what? That's a better 7 though. So I'm looking for a 5. If I don't get a good 5 next turn, I think I will just drop Hellion onto the board. We don't need the Plague in this matchup. Even if I steam clean their Plagues later, whatever. I'd rather not lose the tempo. Alright, well, you're now my turn 5 play. Literally.
That feels good.
Lucky.
You now take mandible.
Right, no whammy with the Frost next turn, please. Thank you. Right, no whammy with Frost again next turn. And we're in an interesting spot. They are 1 excavation away from getting their reward. That's a little bit spooky. Wow. I'll take it. Really? I would have definitely traded the 2/2 in there to save my face. Anyway.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
It's a pretty good turn for me. Oh my god, and they got a Frost Plague. Yikes. Because they want to kill the Rancher, but they want to kill the Malignant Horrors, otherwise they get out of control. I say get out of control, I only have 4 more corpses. Okay, so they have the snake. Not the snake. The rat. Interesting. I don't think that's the way I would have played that. The Frost is really annoying here. I was going to Vizier into Thessarian. I'd like to play minions. As many minions as I can play.
The more you'll struggle.
Oh, I can do this. I'm dumb. Holy frenzy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wait, it's not the one I thought it was. It's still pretty good here, actually. I thought it was going to destroy all your minions and then resummon them. Not the one where you attack them and then resummon any that die. It's still, as I said, pretty good. Right, they could get a Burrow Buster back here with Lifesteal and heal for 8. That doesn't really bother me. Free rat. Cool. It is a lot of tempo. I don't know what the order is on this, is the thing. I think I want to do this first. Get that back as Reborn. That's pretty nice. I am going to give you your health back, so don't worry about it. And I don't have enough room to spawn 2 of these guys, so I will trade you. Draw 3. I'd like to kill this if I can. I'd like the animations to play a bit quicker if you can. Alright, thanks. Thanks, Hearthstone. Oh, well, I guess it was 2 damage. What are you at? 9 damage. I'm startlingly close to becoming a Highlander deck again. I don't think I'm playing around that, but Just in case. Don't generate a bouncer. That seems a little bit cheap to me, but... I'm dead. Unless they misblade. Unless they've got one in hand. Interesting. Can I punish? Two, three. I'm wondering if I put the 9 damage on a minion here.
Death calls. I have but little time.
I have to. I can't risk it. Which means actually I should have done this differently. I was like so certain I was going face. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's kind of risky. If I draw, like, 2 plagues, I lose. You know what? It wasn't a misplay. I'd rather have the 4 2s than the 2 4s, or whatever it would be. 2 1s. Because now I'm threatening some sort of lethal. How did I drop so low? Am I just drawing all the plagues? Ah, Primus. Excellent. Maybe.
Unholy. Symbol of death.
Well, that's my E.T.C target.
Will serve.
Sure. I'm 1 card away from being able to become a Highlander deck. Anyway, let's eat it. Nom 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 nom, delicious. Sadly, they can get it back with a rat, but... I think I'll take Muncher here. I'm going to clear as much of this board as I can. Safe.
Who here can spell Cinder? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Discover Excavate cards, why not? And I have 2 Blood Plagues in my deck now. I think I want a Frost spell. 3, 6, yeah. That's interesting. It's a little bit troll. I haven't excavated twice. Yeah, sure. I'll weave that into a turn somewhere. And by I'll weave it into a turn, I'll weave it in now. Okay, sure. Very deserved 2 and 2. Opponent definitely didn't miss lethal. Smile.
The Lich King versus your
Do I hard mulligan for crop rotation? Is that how much I value it?
All wounds.
You're also pretty useful.
On cold winds.
Climactic, please! I don't need you right now. This game's not going to go to 10, and if it does go to 10, I probably win. Although, you know, it's Paladin, so you never know. Not getting the 1-drop is a little bit painful, but this is a pretty good 3 into 4.
one dose solves any problem.
But why? I'm intrigued. Is it a Highlander?
The light dims, but we fight.
Horrifying. Okay. This is why we put this in the deck. Because I don't like the boogie. We can play Malignant Horror next turn, start spending the corpses. There's also a world where I don't play it, and I play Button plus Vrykul instead. You think it's Highlander? I'm beginning to think it is Highlander, but I'm not entirely certain. Or it's an unbelievably aggressive deck, and they've forgone the Countess for even more aggression. Which would be kind of weird. I think it's actually going to be the Vrykul line. I think it's better. You're pretty useful as well. Just gets rid of 2 minions from the board. No, they have 2 Righteous Protectors. It's not Highlander. Unless they're doing what I'm doing. Well, actually, now that I look at it, my deck is Highlander right now. Perfect. Calculated. There are some things afoot here. I don't need to crop that right now. Although, yeah, I just don't need to crop it. We can crop next turn for more corpses if I need it. This is Showdown Paladin. I'm only going to get one of these, but that's fine. So I think it's Showdown Paladin, but they've taken the contest out of the deck and instead have ran some more sticky minions, maybe? To try and help make sure that they get the Sea Giant off early, but they're just not drawing it. Or Showdown. Debatably, I shouldn't be going wide here, but... my board is also sticky, so... That's another Prismatic. Alright, enjoy your health. Let's see if we can find out what is in the hand. It's Earthen Paladin. Now that I didn't expect. I just simply shrug.
Be reborn in my image.
I don't know what to get out of E.T.C. By the way, deal with this again. I get silence. The weapon is spooky because I'm assuming they're running Horn of the Windlord, whatever it's called, but...
Mother, we seek your counsel. You are a friend to the Earthen.
Hey, and that's why we got silence.
She has heard our plea.
Now I need to do this in the correct order. There's actually no correct order here. Oh, that wasn't the correct order already. Maybe I leave it. No, I should have silenced. I should have just played Reno. Alright, that was a moment where I should have just thought for a second. Reno's pretty good because it counters their counterplay. Now we silence this. It's still right to make the trade with these two first, though, so I get 2 corpses. I'm not just going face, they've got the... Oh. No, I didn't have lethal. It's fine, I can go face next turn. I was just worried about the card that, you know, buffs the minion and does damage to all. Now we'll kill them. We're just having a little bit of secret fun. Sneaky little fun. Go get him, Climatic! Nice! Was that lethal the turn before? It was, wasn't it? Yes, because I traded 4 damage and it was very lethal. Alright, my bad. slow my roll.
The Lich King versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Darkness.
It's probably the hardest matchup for Moore and Paw to live in. And yet, I would like to try. And I'll keep siding Atheris because I might need the health. This is the matchup that I probably want Weapon Destruction for as well. This will be an interesting matchup. I think I'm disfavored, but only because they could get the Ignis Wind Fury weapon. And I don't think I can out-heal it, or it's unlikely out-heal it. I'm going to coin Boar and Paw, I think. Oh, it's in rage. Huh. Alright, we want silence from you then. I think it's actually coin E.T.C now, not coin Moore and Paw. Man, I've not played against this deck for a while. I know that the win percentages of this deck are pretty good. Does Denathorus infuse when in deck? No, he doesn't. He has to be in hand. That would be real strong. One button. I didn't really love the line that I was thinking of then. It would give 2 buffs. As much as I hate that he's just pinging that constantly. Whatever. We've got silence now as well. E.T.C was always going to be a bad play for me. Alright, the whole gang's here. I don't think this is worth silencing just yet. I am getting a little bit worried now of how many buffs this has got off. So well and good saying I've got silence, but if it's all going on to Lemonia, whatever it's called, the weapon, then we're in trouble. That's an odd card to put in this deck. Anyway, you basically infuse my opponent for like 100. Where were you when I needed you most?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
There's no reason to trade. I'll take my 5 corpses, please. What are you at? 7. So that's taking 3 of the buffs. Has he done panning? Nope. He still wants to pan.
Keep on panning.
Thessarian versus No Muncher. No Muncher is the safer play. Thessarian is a 60% chance to hit something good. I could ping this and change it to a 50% chance to hit something good. But maybe Thessarian button is better. The problem with that is the 7/6 is going to go face. And if I hit the 7/6 of the face with Thessarian, I'm very unhappy. Yeah. I think we just take the safe option. At the very least, it's going to heal me for... I mean, 4, I suppose. I'd still expect the 7/6 to be incoming.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
Wait. It's Control Warrior. What? Why are you running the... Okay. Yogg, don't let me down. Well, it's already a decent start. Yogg! Oh, free coin. Is a 10 now with poisonous? You're crazy, Yogg. Well, thanks, Yogg. You never know, you might trade. Come on, it's a scary otter. Make the trade with your big, muscly Minotaur. Look, he's got a stick with some sort of like squid on it. I don't know if it's meant to be a jellyfish. It looks more like a... Honestly, it looks more like a cuttlefish met an octopus. Maybe it's just a baby octopus. It's like a little party balloon. No, sorry, it's a scary mace. It's a flail. You have to make the trade. How can you have so many cards in hand but no plays? Maybe just every single play is so good that they can't decide. I mean, he's hovering the card. Does he just feel bad? What just happened? Now, this might upset you. I think I should silence it. I was going to say I think I should leave it, but I'll have to deal with the other buffed minions later.
Death calls.
Hit the minions, Thessarian.
We do what the living cannot.
Alright, nice try. very interesting version of Control Warrior. I actually don't know if they're running Odin in this. Surely they are if they're running Minotauran. What's happening? Nice try again, Thessarian. Again, you had a good go. In one turn, I could do a truly disgusting play, which is Rancher into Horror, Coin, Swarm Guard. I think if I get another answer to this 3 damage to kill Minotauran, I will go for it. If not, I'm going to play Rancher into Swarm Guard, I think. Because I'd like the taunt at this point. Well, that's a way of dealing with it. Right, Yogg, try again, buddy. Don't buff him this time. Good start. I can live with it.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Alright, so unless something truly disgusting happens here... Maybe I should have killed the 1/3 actually, because it's going to pop the freezing trap. Then again, they flipped the deck once, why would they want to flip it again? It kind of indicates the bottom of the deck is not good. Then again, they have just giga-buffed the deck. I've just realised as well, when Finley shuffles your hand into your deck, did they not lose the buffs they had from the 1-drop? Sorry, the 2-drop Anima Extractor? Alright, Thogron. Now, will he know that if you draw a card from Finley, it's not actually counted as drawing? So the TNTs will just go in his hand instead? That's my new question. Okay, we're also not making the play that I mentioned before, as this board is a little bit too spooky for me. Order, you're right.
Needs more time.
Nearly misplayed.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Debatably, I should have thrown out Taunt there, but I want a sticky board. What did you shake my hand? Astalor. Whatever. Sadly, Climatic might actually be one of the best cards they could hit. This is on 15 damage, by the way. That's a lot of damage. I probably want to play it sooner rather than later. In fact, next turn if you play a vaguely big minion, I'm just going to Denathrius it. Alright, that's a pretty big minion. Don't have a way of dealing with that, and they insta-pick the first one, so it's Wind Fury. Alright, I'm gonna give you a chance. Somehow deal with this. Hmm. You pro my weapon. Okay, I can't complain. This is a better solution.
The rules decide your fate. I have remnants of life.
I want to purposely spend more corpses here, which is why I traded one and not the other. Alright. Goodbye, climatic necrotic explosion and patchwork. So Odin is in this deck somewhere. Like, this is full disruption. I think that's what they were going for. Here, Reno.
Armor. Lightly used armor.
I have to heal 21 in hand. This is a bit of a stupid game. You made me discard a spell.
Symbol of death.
We don't have climatic necrotic explosion. I've not shuffled any plagues into my opponent's deck yet, but I can do it in the future. More important is heal more. Corpse farm is get a big guy. I think we'll go for a big guy.
The more you struggle, the better.
I'm so greeting this Denathrius. Oh, that's a pretty good thing as well. More Taunt Reborn. I did lose a lot of value to the 3 TNT. But, like, this is a nightmare board if he's got Odin. Like, Taunt Reborn. Good luck getting through this.
Magic betrays those who abuse it.
Scum. Okay, Hellier is now my win condition. What are you at? Deal 23 damage. I still think it's the wrong play, though. Surely it's the wrong play.
Frost, mark of the bitter.
There's nothing... Actually, Fistful of Corpses wouldn't be the worst thing. How many spells have I got in my deck? 4, so I could miss it. I'll take Frost Strike then. We're definitely playing Hellier.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Alright, I have to go quicker because I'm dumb. I don't want anyone to speak to me about what this order was. Because I know it was bad. I should have took Might as well there. The Plagues will get him.
That feels good.
Alright, you get the Plagues, I got Rhyme Fang. Well, you know. You win some, you lose some. I kind of respect this warrior deck. It's an interesting way to go about it. It's like old control warrior. Unfortunately, old control warrior was like bottom of the rankings and unplayable, so... Alright, so a lot of damage incoming. Holy moly. That's a lot of damage. Kind of wish I might have Menethrill now. Would I upset you if I said I still don't think Sidonathrus is the right play? 631. Wait. $27, $34, $36. I'm one off lethal, I think.
Death calls.
7, 9, 10, 37, 30, 37. No, I have lethal. The only way I didn't have lethal there was if the guy on the right was left on a 1 health. Or 3 health. In which case I would have been 1 off lethal. Man, that's a throwback to Sidonathrus winning a game. Back in Nathria. You heard that at the end of almost every single game for a time.
The Lich King versus Sai!
Alright.
The ice storm gathers. Darkness comes on cold winds.
I probably don't need you early. Although I am generating a corpse here, so maybe I can play you early. Interesting. One button. I'm looking for a 3 drop, but I have the coin, so I could one button coin Nerubian. Pretty solid. Then into horror. Of course, it's Plague Death Knight. Didn't swing though. Of course, Azerite on turn 1. I wouldn't have it any other way. Man, 4 mana summon 3 dudes with taunt. the previous expansion versus 4 mana summon towards this, you know, this expansion. You get the meme. Okay, button. I think I would coin Azerite here. The most likely to burn their 3 to all, destroy plaguing your deck onto this. And that's probably better for me than onto this. That is the logic. Interesting. Okay, I understand why you hit it now. Hit the minion one time, but not the second time. I guess it was to stop me getting a free trade with the button. Okay. Also, you have a 35 card deck, I didn't notice. So that's going to have the excavation package in it. Cool. That's their counterplay for removing plagues from my deck. Their deck, sorry. So if I play Hellier, they can't get rid of it, I think. I have to be so careful here. I don't want to just go too big right now. Because I know there's an AoE incoming. I think I just chill a little bit. Play it slow. Maybe even play Astalor. Maybe even just throw out Runes of Darkness. Yeah, sure. I'll Runes of Darkness. Soulbreaker is pretty good. It's something I did consider putting into this deck. But I think this game's going to go on for a decent amount of time. I kind of want to get Ashbringer. But maybe it's not quite right yet. I think in a few more turns, if I had that decision again, I would take Ashbringer for the health. It's a pretty good trade with Soulbreaker as well. Three to 1, 1 to the rest. Oh, Plague Strike. Okay. Cool. Feel good about saving Astalor as well in the previous turn, which was the other play I was considering. It always feels bad to play Astalor in 4 when you know, you wait one more turn, you get the 2 damage. Horror's also set up now to do some work.
The more you struggle, the better.
That was discovered, right? No. So it's triple unholy. Interesting. So they're not running the full package. Okay. Sure, whatever.
My rule is eternal.
And close
That means I need an answer to Marogar. Which is unfortunate, because my answer to Marogar is Reno, and Reno is countered by the Plagues. Sire's probably never going to get big enough to deal with it. Also, I've not drawn it yet. Oh, the Scourge. A Bone Lord, please. Thank you. That's my win condition now. Oh my god, they got Hollow Hound. That's disgusting. kind of irrelevant, but it is disgusting. You live by the Scourge, you die by the Scourge. Alright, what's in you? Slow the opponent down? I like it. However, I don't have the mana to play this turn, so... Instead, I think I will grab Freezy McFreezeface. And we'll freeze you, trade you, ping you. My opponent just insta-left. Like, fuck you. Not playing this out anymore. Nope, they're back. It's definitely not over, by the way. Especially if you have a 0-mana Hollowhound.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Shout it from the mountaintop.
Alright, they're a mean deck. Spread it. Heal for 5 is pretty decent here. Three, 6, 9, 11, 13. Alternate line is go for Yogg and pray. Other line is I trade this to not put any more plagues in my deck, so I'm less likely to draw them and lose to the plagues. I could also Yogg, but if I miss on Yogg and Yogg has not been kind to me recently, I lose. I think Yogg is a next play thing. That's pain. I did nothing. They're going to have a board buff. It's... I should have Yogged. I'm going to die this turn. Grave Strength. Sylvanas. Oh, it's 0 mana because of Bone Lord, of course. I forgot Bone Lord actually had a positive effect. I'm actually not sure anything saves me now. This is just plagues. I don't want to draw. I guess it is just Yogg and pray. Yogg, take the wheel, buddy. Actually, I'm going to keep the minion on the board just in case it received a buff. Twisting Nether, please. Well, there goes my minion. It was AoE damage. York might have done it. I may also die to a plague before then, because I just added like 12 plagues to my deck. I need healing now, York. They need to find 1 damage. And I need to miss the plagues next turn. There's 16 in my deck and 33 cards. It's roughly 50-50.
Who here can spell?
Could also kill me with the 1-drop from this.
Stay frosty.
Ah, he's found it.
Pick me! Pick me!
Icy Touch. Fair enough. Turned out killing Bone Lord was the wrong play. I should have killed something else on the board first, although it's going to push me for 6 anyway. Whatever. They discovered the Scourge, play it on 7, and I didn't have an answer for it. Normally I only play 7 games, but I'm actually going to play 1 more. Actually, is the patch out? Hearthstone, have you patched yet? Let me just check. No, not that I can see. Alright, I'll play another game of this then. And at the end of it, I'll end the YouTube episode, go feed the cats, and wait a little bit longer. I thought the patch was coming out at 6 PM. Could also be the Battle.net launch hasn't updated.
The Lich King!
Hello again.
The Lich King!
Will serve me in death.
Bagger, Astalor, Plague. I don't giga hate this.
Me have bad for you.
Oh, they're going to do 3 damage to it. Aha! Snap. Is this unholy? Triple unholy? I don't need to kill that this turn. He couldn't wait 1 more turn.
Me have bad for you. The fallen will serve.
That's annoying. You know what? Time to gain health. Unless you're gonna buff it. 1, 2, 4, 6. So they need 2 more attack. Astalor comes online next turn, so I can kill the 2/2 with that. Oh, God. The unholy start is pretty bad. Fortunately, they only have 1 corpse, so they can't do much from there.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
mean, I might as well trade. I was like, shall I not trade to not give him a corpse, but it's such an irrelevance.
Get him, Pa!
Yes, Ma.
They can generate their own corpse if they need it by just trading the 1/1 in. Or the 2/2.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Funny enough, that's another card I was interested in my beta pathway of this deck. Five more health, please. Sorry, I'm just choking on my own saliva again. You... Heal me, please. I don't have a great answer to Marugar again. I've got to be honest with you. Then again, there's not that many answers to Marugar in the game.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
That deck normally run Astalor. I feel like he doesn't.
Hey, you! Install these for me, won't you?
I just keep getting 5 health every turn. Alright, 2 can play this game.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
How do you like my Taunt army? Hmm? That might be worth eating the 4/6 here. Because if they play Marugar, we just lose. It doesn't matter. Well, there's a 99% chance we lose. I guess it could skew in a way that it generates an absolutely giant dude and then some small dudes.
And close enough.
Five more health, please. This is so stupid. I love it.
Get him, Pa!
Yes, Ma.
Get him, Pa. Okay. I'd really like to kill your Rancher, which I can do. But what is the best way of doing it? Using 3/1/1s, using Vrykul. I think using Vrykul is going to be the most efficient way of doing this. Because then I can also do this. Into that. Into this. And 5 more corpses. The value this More and Poor has given me, it's gone off 4 times now. I think. Oh, 3 or 4. The next thing on the chopping block is this. And if I can weave in playing the audio bots, that'd be fantastic as well. I do need to do as much clearing as I can right now, though, because if they do have grave strength, and the odds are that they have grave strength at this point, we need to make sure they always have a narrow board. Or we lose. It's a second loss condition. I think he just can't, like, comprehend the play he needs to make. Like, everything I do generates more birds. My opponent is just healing every single turn. Holy climatic necrotic explosion. Right. You need to die. I will do it this way. Goodbye. Then I would like to play a dude. Then I would like to... trade a 1-1. Then I would like to trade a 1-1. And then... I would like to... Alright, I've done with value. This match is good for an episode on YouTube. Well, that's good because they're all going on YouTube. Because I so despise editing that this is just getting recorded live. And if there's ever a bit that I would want to edit out, I just pause the recording. It's beautiful. In vivo editing, as I call it. They didn't wait for 10. They've had enough of more and poor, I think. I'm at 55 health. Reno is my answer to more and poor. I just need to draw Fistful of Corpses, Malignant Horror. There is a way that we get out of all of this. Again, I kind of need to clear the board here is the thing, though. But that's doable. Right, I'll eat that. Yes. Another solution to the problems. Right, 4, 1, 4, button. You know what, Moran Pal, you've done some fantastic work. Time, though, to go to the retirement home. 18 damage! Oh my god! I was worried about Maragard. They should be worried about climatic necrotic explosion. Maragard doesn't go face instantly. Alright, hello.
Pick me! Pick me!
Right, let's generate a frost spell. Well, I can't target them with Reap What You Sow. Death Chiller, Pile of Bones. I guess I'll keep Reap, but it's not a great get. Alright, Patchwork. Show me the money. Actually, don't show me the money just yet. Now show me the money. school teacher. Alright, I'm gonna ping this guy.
The more you struggle, the better.
Alright, my taunt wall has fallen.
The citadel stands strong.
Okay, literally my only lost condition now is Marugar.
You fun. Unholy. Symbol of death.
I prefer taunt, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll take army, I suppose. And then we'll start spending some corpses. Again. Getting close to it being a one-shot. Why didn't I get two of them then? Oh, the fucking one-drop blocked it and then died because of after turn. And it came second, right?
Need our care. Now more than ever.
The more you struggle.
Okay, I will say I think we've got a bit lucky in this game. If they dropped Marugar, like, by now, we probably would have lost.
It's a symptom of life.
Alright, Reno's active. We have an answer to Marugar. Things are looking up. We've also got 2, 10, 12, 14, 16. We have lethal. Perfect. That's how you win a game of Hearthstone. Alright. For all said and done, 5 and 3 in the end. This is an improvement on Mark 2, I think. And probably on Mark 1 as well. Now, I do have another version of it. Who knows when I'm going to play that other version, but maybe we'll go to... And by the way, there is a little hint here of the other version. Maybe we'll go to a different deck, and hopefully it'll be during the next patch. YouTube, if you've enjoyed this one, leave a like and subscribe. Everything helps me out, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.